Today's review is about two microphones. It's not about cameras or lenses. I'll talk about recording sound. And sometimes in my previous reviews people argued whether a specific lens produces too much noise, and because of that a specific lens is not suited for video. And I totally disagree with this approach, because you have to use a normal microphone. If you use a wireless microphone that you attach here, my mic is not wireless. There is a cord here. But if you use a thing like this, it's no matter whether your lens is noisy or no. This microphone is ideal for shooting events. So this is a simultaneous review. I'm going to compare two microphones at the same time, and let's have a look what do we have inside the boxes. So here we have this mic. It's pretty, it's not big, it's small, and we have the two kind of windshields here. This one, smaller, and the dead cat windshield, which is pretty handy. I have tested this mic with this thing under really strong wind, and it works. It helps you to shoot outdoors when there is when you hear the noise outside, the noise of the wind. This thing shields your microphone. And we have two cables. One is for cameras, for DSLRs or mirrorless cameras, not important, and this one is for phones. This microphone, it's more expensive, and it has a box. There is a receiver and a transmitter. The receiver you put on your camera, and the transmitter you put here. You clip it like this, and that's all, you're ready to shoot. So it's really easy to shoot with and to use this microphone. And same as here, you have two cables. One is for phones and the other one is for cameras. Also, we have the USB cable here. We have a lavalier microphone here, so you can you have two ways of touching this microphone to yourself. Either you put this thing on your clothes, or you put this underneath somewhere in your pocket or elsewhere, and then you mount this microphone so it doesn't look too big here. And indeed, you have to connect your receiver to your camera like this, with a cable. So now I'm gonna test these two microphones, and we'll hear how do they sound. Okay, now I've connected this microphone to my Canon EOS R. I also have the earphones here to hear, to hear the sound. And I use this microphone using the included Lavalier mic. So we'll test the quality of the sound now. Now I'm recording the sound using the Cinco Wireless Mic, and you can hear how it sounds. Well, you can compare it to my usual microphone. I will switch between them, and you'll hear whether it's comfortable or no. You'll hear the quality of this microphone. I also want to tell you that here you have this button using which you can adjust the level of your sound to make it louder or more silent. Depends on what you want. So this was the Cinco Wireless Mic, and now I'm gonna test the other microphone, this one. We'll see how this microphone works. Okay, now I'm testing the Mcoplus microphone, and the distance to the camera is about 50 centimeters. If I go a bit closer, I can even touch the lens. This is the best working distance for this microphone. If you're enough close to your subject, then the sound will be pretty good. And I was pretty satisfied what I get, even when I shoot near a waterfall outside in the mountains with a strong wind. If you put the windshield on, then this microphone is, it's amazing. But if you shoot enough close to your subject. Now I'm gonna put this camera a bit further away, and we'll hear how it performs. The distance to the camera is about 1.5 meters. And I suppose the sound will be a bit worse than you have just heard me. Because this microphone, I've shot some interviews with it, but I came to a conclusion that it works best when you are close enough to your subject. Nevertheless, in some event situations when you shoot a crowd of people, lots of people, if you shoot a bit further away, it's way better than the inbuilt microphone in your camera. And I like the ease of use of this microphone. I like that it doesn't have any batteries, so you just plug it in, you put auto sound level in your camera, and you can record whatever you want without any almost without any restrictions. So it's pretty handy and useful to me. Now I'm gonna put it a bit further, and the sound will be not as good as it was now. So now I'm shooting myself at a distance about 2.5 meters or 2 meters, something like this. And I also, usually I always use the Lavalier microphone because it gives the best sound quality. And if you shoot on the microphone on your camera on such distance, it captures some echo and disturbing sounds, so it's not as good as when used close to your subject. But you'll hear whether it's okay or no for you. For such conditions as now, it's better to use a microphone like this, with a really long cable, or wireless like this and Synco microphone. It's pretty handy because you can charge it with the USB cable included, and by the way, it also has the windshield with it. So now I'm gonna go to my conclusions about these two microphones. What I can say in general, the choice between these two microphones depends on your needs and what you shoot the most. This microphone is very handy when you need to shoot interviews, but interviews, with one talent, because there is only one transmitter here. But there is another version of this microphone with two transmitters, so you can put two microphones on two people and shoot both simultaneously, which is quite nice. And this microphone is better for event shooting where you need to capture surrounding sound, where you cannot put a mic on a person's outfit. So this mic is good for wedding, videography and all other genres, such as events. So this is my review, and the links for both of these microphones will be included under the video. And I can say in general that it's better to have both of them, not to choose at all.